Hello everybody, this is part 1 of a 2-part video review of the HTC Desire 601 from Virgin Mobile USA. So this is the first phone on Virgin Mobile to have Sense on it, HTC Sense, and let me just double check which version it is because I don't think I wrote that down. Software, HTC Sense version 5, and then while we're at it, it has Android 4.2.2. And that's about all you need to know from there. So, nice, pretty updated phone. Alright, so yep, this ships with Android 4.2.2. It has a 4.5-inch 540 by 960 screen, a 5 megapixel camera with flash, and it also 1080p video recording. Also, the front-facing camera is 0.3 megapixels, so not very much. It's got a 1.4 gigahertz dual-core processor with 1 gigabyte of RAM and 8 gigabytes of internal storage. You can use 4.68 gigabytes of that, and it has an empty microSD card slot. It has a 2100 milliamp hour removable battery. Also, it has a micro SIM card slot for LTE or for GSM if you get it unlocked, and front-facing dual speakers, which I'll demonstrate in a minute here. But something I want to say is this phone is only $279, $179 on Black Friday, and possibly still going on this week. So really a pretty darn good deal. You get a lot for that money. Anyways, so let's test out the front-facing speakers because I've tried these and they're amazing. They really do. Let me just find a video here. They really do. I don't know why more phones don't do this because it's extremely nice to listen to it from two front-facing speakers rather than trying to cup a speaker on the back and get it louder. And plus, it's two speakers, dual speakers. So let's just see if we can open one of my videos here. I'm on 3G, which is never too fast around my area, but this phone seems to get a pretty good speed out of the 3G compared to other phones I've used, so that's nice. It really is much louder and clearer to have the speaker right on the front pointing right at you, and to have two speakers than when there's speakers on the back. So I really love the speaker design. And I finally got it to start loading, so I guess you really won't be able to tell in the camera and the video much, but the sound is very clear and nice from the front here, so let's play this.
I know the way I like things to sound, and that's why we love.
And there's a speaker here and here.
Take advantage of the new technology. Hip-hop has a thunderous bass. But so does Beethoven.
So that is that. Definitely good for music listening or really any videos when you're using the out loud speakers. So alright, now let's go into the HTC Sense design. HTC Sense allows for lots of customizations, and it kind of makes a different feel for Android. And me personally, it's kind of confusing because every time I try to set something up, it I guess wouldn't work. So here we have it is the default home screen. What's going on here? Alright, so here when you unlock the phone, first you can see you've got the lock screen, and you can customize this with all sorts of different widgets and things that'll pop up, or different types of lock screens. Right now I have it so you can just swipe up these down here, pretty simple, or just swipe up to unlock, and that just goes to wherever you were at last. So how this works is the home screen is the rightmost screen or leftmost screen or whatever this is, and let's see, and it basically has customized stuff that you want it to have here. So if you want your Twitter feed or something like that to be here, like here we can have Twitter, and we can see my tweets right here, and if I click on something it'll take me to the app. And also we can do Associated Press, news, and that says updating right now. That is still my Twitter, so I'm not sure why it's showing that. Or highlights. Again, it's not working exactly how I want it to, but I mean, it's got a really cool design to it. And oh, here we go. It's got some of the Associated Press stuff in here, like news articles. We can click on those and it'll pull that right up nice and fast. So again, I guess it's nice. It kind of gives you everything you might want right on your home screen, like rather than opening the app to get news or Twitter and stuff like that. And right, we can post on Twitter, and that just opens up the app. I see. We can search for something. Let's see. Shoot. And you can, let's see, topics and services, settings. Okay. So, and you can kind of see, you can kind of change what you view here. But, and I believe it's just like an never-ending list here. So, that is how that works. And that is what the home screen takes you to, the default home screen. Then if you swipe over, not that way, but that way, then you get the actual Android screens. Where your apps are, and it took me a while to figure that out. I really haven't used HTC Sense much, but it's kind of nice. Over here then we have our normal Android, and we can change this however we want to. So that's about it for HTC Sense. Again, it offers lots of customizations such as the lock screen. Kind of adds a different feel that's less just plain Android, but gives you kind of what you want right up front. So that's kind of the idea with HTC Sense 5. Also, again, I probably haven't finished really figuring out this home screen, so but it is nice to have weather and I guess updates you might want to see rather than having to go open each app individually. It's kind of all congregated in one place. So now let's check out the messaging. And we can just click on that here. Messaging app, it's good. It's very simple, and let's just say we're gonna text a made-up number here, and it's a kind of black and white gray design here, but it's fast and it works. Keyboards that come on here are the swipe keyboard and the HTC Sense keyboard, and you can always sideload a keyboard from the market if you want to, but I found the HTC Sense keyboard to be pretty good. It's a little different, so it takes a little getting used to, mostly like button placement and stuff, but autocorrect I found to be really good with this actually. The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. And you can see it got it. I've got a little haptic feedback, and I'm sure I can change that in settings if I wanted, but I like it. Shoot, my thing keeps turning off here. Alright, so again, I could do pretty fast typing on it. The keyboard, I really loved the autocorrect, and it was mostly I wasn't used to it, but I feel like this is a nice keyboard once you get used to it. And something I want to note for this phone is how quick the transitions are. They are incredibly fast. Compared to many other phones I've used. Again, this is not the stock messaging app. It's kind of a gray themed HTC app, but I didn't have any problems with it. So let's go on to the web browser next. Again, this phone came, something else I want to mention quick is the menu's a little different. So you can see the way it's oriented and the way it flows is a little different. And we can kind of change how it's ordered and stuff like that, and then get the Play Store there, and hide certain apps, manage apps, grid size, 4x5. So just kind of customizable, which is nice to go to your preferences. But again, there's browser and Chrome, or actually I think it's listed as Internet. Yep, Internet, which is a standard browser, and then Chrome, which is my favorite. And let's just see here. Again, I'm on 3G right now, but I had no problems with web pages. It's usually super fast and bug-free. Once or twice, but only once or twice, I got a little bit of lag when using the browser, but not very. It was really only once or twice, so I'm not sure what was up with that. But otherwise, really no lag using the browser. Loads full pages well. Pinch to zoom is great. No problems. again, no problems with the browser. For a $280 phone, or $180 especially if you get it for that, it's an excellent browser. Now let's just see if we can load a page here. A nice page that's not a mobile page. And transitions, again, are really fast. It's in the process of loading right now, but you can see how fast it transitions. Alright, and we're getting our mobile page. I'm just going to pause the video for a sec while it loads, and I'll get the full page. Alright, and our page is loaded here. Again, this is a full page, and switching is really fast. You can see pinch to zoom is perfect on a nice full web page too, mind you. This is a pretty big web page with lots of different things in it. Different elements like the ads and all that. So, very nice performance. And again, the transitions just amaze me how fast they are. But that's that. And it is a great browser. Great phone for browsing the internet. So, one other thing I wanted to mention was the design of the phone. The phone has a really nice feel to it. It's kind of a soft back. It's a nice black or matte black, and to be honest, it really has not picked up fingerprints. You can see it's just the sweat print and then it goes away, so it's nice to not have fingerprints on the back. And also, it's just a sleek look. The indented HTC logo a little bit. And again, it's weird for me getting used to the volume rocker being on this side and the power button on the top. That's a little different. I'm used to volume rocker on this side. But again, it's a very sleek looking and sleek feeling device, and it's good for using. So, and that is the design. So that's going to be it for part 1. Please come back for part 2. I'll have a bunch more. I'll have speed tests and games and apps and all that. Also, overall, I'll have that. And thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It helps a lot. Like the video. It's great. It helps a lot. And also, go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/fun01. Thanks for watching.